just trim your trees for a hurricane. Trim and maintain your trees for you and your family to be safe. You live under them after all. Call the professionals at Big Bench Tree Service for all your trim needs. 904-641-1131. That's 904-641-1131. Some days you just don't have a lot of time and still want to know what's going on. Get up to speed. Quick with the 3 big things you need to know every 15 minutes. Brought to you by Safe Touch Security. This is where Jacksonville turns first for breaking news. 104.5 WOKV.
This is Joe Cordell with the domestic litigation firm Cordell & Cordell. If you're a man and you need help with a family law matter, time may be of the essence. While most family law courts did not fully close due to the COVID virus, most slowed down dramatically. The result, which you might predict, is a backlog of cases for courts to work through as they resume normal schedules. So filing early may be advantageous, but don't just rush forward. First, be sure your goals are realistic, that the costs make sense. You likely have other questions. This means we should talk. You can be with us by phone, video, or in person. Cordell & Cordell has years of experience helping guys just like you with issues just like